Alright guys, so in this video I'm just going to talk about a couple of things. One, about the TC Sounds build and get your guys' opinion on a couple of things. I'll be finishing this one up after the 7th of May once I get my cataract surgery done. Before I get into that though, I talked about a particular channel on here before, and it's Annihilation Industries, and that you guys should go check it out. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. I want you guys to go over and check out Nate's channel there at Annihilation Industries. The dude does phenomenal work when it comes to woodworking, building enclosures and so forth. So, you know, if you like the craftsmanship and stuff like that of other enclosure builders, you really should give Nate's channel a view. Like I said, when it comes to woodworking, I mean, it's top notch. He does excellent work. He builds everything, you know, boom boxes, Bluetooth setups, home theater, you know, enclosures for cars, you know, whatever. Like, and it always turns out, you know, spectacular. So, you know, I've talked to him quite a bit here recently via text, and he bought some aluminum 10-inch cones off of me, and I think he's going to be using those in a home theater build. And, you know, I threw in a couple of extra things for him. You know, like I said, he's a super nice guy. But anyways, you know, just, you know, give his channel a view. I'm sure you'll enjoy his content and the work that he does. So getting on to the TC Sounds build. I'm still using the red lower spider and coil that, you know, like I did the videos on, and like I had to stop on for all those reasons. But I was going to use a triple flat lead wire 10-inch spider as the upper spider, where it would have, you know, 3 leads per push terminal. But after going through all these parts that I've been getting in, I grabbed this 10-inch spider, and I'm going to end up using it. I really like it. It's a little more compliant. You know, it's a little softer, and has 2 flat leads per push terminal. That's one of the reasons, another one of the reasons that I'm choosing to go with it versus the 3. The 3 strands per push terminal is just, you know, it's quite a bit overkill for this, you know, for subwoofers like these. And the dual flat leads are, you know, that's plenty of lead for a lot of drivers anyways. And, you know, like I said, it's going to be easier to terminate in here because there's minimal room. And the 3 lead wires was just, you know, not only was it overkill, it was just going to be really hard to terminate. So this is what I'm going to use. Now, I want to get you guys' opinion on what cone to use. Now, if you go back and look at the previous videos on this, you'll see I talked about that I would probably, you know, was going to use the tall roll with the rib surround on it, which I may still use. But with all these parts coming in, you know, I have other cones that are available as well. So I just want to get your opinion. So one of the first ones is this tall roll. This particular tall roll is dual white stitched. You know, it's a fairly tall roll, and I'll need to neck it out just a little. It's like 2.95. A lot of these cones with 3-inch necks that I've been getting in are like around 2.95. And, you know, like I said, that's pretty typical for most 3-inch coil necks anymore. And once I do, I mean, it, you know, it like I said, it sets flat now, but it'll, you know, set even more so with necking it out a little bit. So this is one option. And if I go with that, I'm going to probably use a concave black glass fiber dust cap, like a full cone cover. They fit really nice in these cones. So this is one option. And another option is these particular tall roll cones. Now, like I said, they'll have to be necked out, and once it's necked out, you know, it'll sit flush. It's like I said, it fits pretty flush now, but it has an even taller roll than the one I just had, and it's, you know, it's a little wider as well. And I'll probably, if I have any concave glass fiber or carbon fiber to fit this cone, that's probably what I'll use. I haven't checked for this particular cone yet if I've got any smaller diameter, because it'll need to be a little smaller diameter for this particular cone because the surround's a little wider on it. And if I don't have any, then I'll just use a typical concave dust cap on this. I've got some red carbon fiber, like plain carbon fiber, black carbon fiber, and stuff like that, and some of them in glossy. And this one's a black stitch. So just kind of going to get your guys' opinions. I want it to look just as good as it's going to perform, because it's going to perform, extremely well. It should be a real nice low-end monster, have good sound quality, and like a lot of output. So, like those are the three. I mean, I've got some other 12-inch cones that have a tall surround similar to the first one I just had on here, but it's even a little more narrower. So, that's an option too. I didn't grab one of them. But anyways, you guys leave your in the comment section area, like your opinions on it, or what you think, looks best on it, and so forth. And on a side note, if anybody's got any like Scar ZVX8s and they're blown and you want to sell them, shoot me an email. I'll put my email address in the description as well, and it's on the About Me portion of my profile, and I'll give you a way to contact me. I'd be interested in them because I just want the motors. I picked up another one recently, and I'm just wanting it for the motors because I've got some new motors coming in, I think in a couple of weeks, and I've got plenty of motors laying around, and a bunch of new motors that I've had over the years and built people stuff with. And so anyways, if you got some beefy 8s or 10s and they're blown and you want to get rid of them, like I said, just get a hold of me. But especially if you've got the Scar ZVX8s, because I just want the motors. But anyways, guys, like I said, check Nate's channel out and give me an opinion on these cones, and I'll see you next time.